Do do do. Just doing a couple things first. Beep 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 beep. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. All right, here we go. We in there. Wait, what the fuck is that about? I will do that later. Alright, let's get into it, folks. Let's get into it. Is my stream looking fine? Stream's looking fine. Output's looking fine. Could bump up the music a little bit, maybe. That thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents. It has made mockery of our laws. Hells, take him and his Dravonian allies. I am told he makes for snowcloaks even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may be still time to prevent further tragedy. Let me do that. Lend me your strength, dragon. Together, let us put an end to the imposter's heresy once and for all. So, as I said last time, we're about to unlock Snowcloak, and because I'm streaming this early, I might not have people to do that with, so we'll be doing some side quests, which is fine. I need to do side quests anyway. We've been neglecting side quests for a little while. Our main scenario is up to level 40. I'm at 41. It's kind of catching up to me. So we're just in that era where we kind of need to pull back. You know? Just pull back. Also, we got all these materials. I'm probably just going to put all this on a market board and sell it. I don't really see a need to keep any of it. We'll see. Just had to blow my nose. Yeah. I think that's what we're doing. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Durlamont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to do so, go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Halon's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you, I have never questioned the teachings of Halon. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My lord Drillamont, what is the meaning of this interruption? Are you aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation? Are you not? Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guilliman, and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed. But you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Jolamont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin is to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me. Defend by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Durlamont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardians steel fare against Dravonian fangs and claw. Well, sure. Let's do this. It's a pretty good hit. It's a pretty good hit. Let's see what this crit does. Ah, nice. I am gonna kill you first, and then you. I don't even see where the third one is. It's almost dead, though. Let's go ahead and apply that buff again. Dude, why are you doing scattershot? Ah, that crit though. Seed, you cheat. You're almost dead. I am reborn. Next cycle, gotta reapply the buff. Oh, there's Wyvern. Need to kill that Wyvern. You would think they would get this off of me, but I guess not. It's whatever. They went down fast. Ah! And that's another one done. My glamours dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. Ha ha! You may not recall many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the spire, within the stone vigil, will rend you asunder. And when you are dead, White Brim Front shall fall. Okay. Defiant to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Dragon, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me in White Brim Front and bring your associates. All right. And so I have decided that I'm not going to do triple triad on this account. And I'm not going to be mount hunting. At least for now. I might convert over and try to do that later. But that's not going to be a goal for this account right now. Because if I did that, this might never end. All the quests is a good enough goal for now. Alpha Node! Where have you been, Dragon, The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once you have secured the Enterprise. That's quest done, y'all. As I am sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillamont a visit and remind him of his obligations to us. Sid and I will follow Anon. So for the longest time, I didn't even know what Anon meant. I had to look that shit up because I kept seeing it on Twitter and I was just like, what the fuck does this even mean? I thought people were just abbreviating Anonymous. Nope. Be soon. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading in Inquisitor Goblin would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Golemond. However, have I been happier to be proven wrong? Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate if you would permit us into the Stone Vigil to retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Drovonians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that the abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers guarding at Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruins has served as Drevonian's foothold in Carathis, from which they have struck out at us with oppressing regularly. Though we have to push them back behind the walls, we have yet been unable to drive them out. And I cannot say when the situation will change, or how it would change. Forgive me, Lord Jolamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In the event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I'll inform Sir Nathanum of your impending visit. May Halon guide you, scions. They were offering us aid and we turned them down. We're too good for you. Bow, bow, bow. This way? This way. It still annoys me that this pathway wasn't due north. It should have been due north. Like, that entire Whitebrim area just annoys me because it's not on the Cardinals. Hey, it's Giant Steps. That is one of the traits you need for the books. Hello, Nathan. Hail, Dragon! Lord Jolamont has appraised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whenever you so will. And we shall you up for it. In the meantime, do I want to do Arcana stuff, or do I want to go... Arcanus is level 11. Pugilist is 31. I did not update my list on what quest level stuff was. This is level 40 stuff. 38. This over here is 36. Let's just... You know what? Let's just go around the world. Let's go around the world. Let's see what level stuff is. I got my notepad open for the stuff. And we're just gonna go around the world, document what level the different zone quests are. If there are quests. Like this one is done. This is Middle La Nosca. Lower Nosca should be done as well. That's another low level area. It has a leave. We can do that. Let's go ahead and do this leave quest. And it's a level 15 leave, so we'll do it. Aww. Just as soon as I got here. I'm still going to do that leave quest so we can mark this one as done. I always did like the music for this place, but I hated like the dungeon itself. Just need to map the place. Just gonna be hitting that doom spike over and over. Not even exactly sure how Doomspike works. Is it like a frontal AoE? I think it is. Yeah, it definitely looks like a frontal. Is that what it says? In a straight line before you. Okay. Learning how the stuff works. Learning how the stuff works. Just keep doing it over and over and over again. Cause that's what you do with the AoE spec. Damn, I got smacked. And this healer is struggling. I don't know why the healer's struggling so much. Yeah, you should have done that earlier, bro. You know what? I should be getting my buffs and then doing AoE. I want to do that from now on. Because it's only a 2-hit combo. It does work. Holy moly. You can AoE the Doomspike with a crit. That's awesome. That was awesome. Oh, that's not the crit? What? Wait. That's not what I thought it was? Critical damage for the first weapon skill. Yeah, it is what I thought it was. I didn't know it had life attached to it now. When did that happen? Alright, we're going to double check that. So it's not an additional here. Let's see it as an additional there. Yeah, I don't know. Really don't know. I don't remember that being a thing. I think I'm the only one not getting hit by this fight, but I've probably done this fight more times than these dudes. What's elusive jump? Oh shit, I can just... Okay. Don't need it. Wait, that's an Ash. What? Why is an Astrologian dropping here? I didn't think the old stuff would drop here. Not old stuff. Newer classes in older places. Yeah, that's what I meant. Doom Spike. Keep going, bro. Keep going. The thing is right there. I really shouldn't say that because this healer is struggling. If I normal hit you, or do you do... No. It's just slightly better than Doomspike. Beep, beep. It's not that he should pull slower, it's that he should use Lucid Dreaming. Oops, meant to use that. Oh, I fucked it up. Hit the wrong button. There we go. Now we can do spike. Boom spike. There we go. Hey, look at me being helpful. I could limit break this dude. Tempted. Well, guess I couldn't get that done. Didn't even see it spawn, so let me do this. Got it. Nice crit. Nice crit. should be coming down now. Ah. Should be soon. I got hit by freaking... Get it! I got it! I'm almost dead though. Freak. Okay. Let's get this big old crit. Nice. Stop doing that! Ah, I got windburn. I'm probably dead here. Boop. I need that. Ooh, I need that too. Hey, I got one of them. Hey, I got that too. All useful? All useful? Let's catch up. Gonna have to kill you first, then we can Doom Spike. I should be killing another one right now. He is struggling hard. Spike. One of them was on me. Bro, one of them is on me. Level up! Hell yeah! $42. Whoops! Alright, I'm gonna take out one at a time. It's just one of those situations where this healer is struggling super duper hard. And I have a feeling that this healer is going to die in this fight. I'm calling it right now. Healer's going to die in this fight. Whee! I'm at the place. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond the enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have to come up for the airship. The only airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Dragon, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, you need only provide a distraction while we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? That settles it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. It's gonna wake up. Wonder how far in the fight they're gonna be. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware of the strength that greatly exceeds that of the previous primal conquests. The testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers, the Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you would best this foe. Yet, only a fool will underestimate the great bringer of light, Slayer Ifrit, Bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Oh, he infuses it? I didn't know that. Alphanut, the dragon. Confound it all. I might be in time to just do the limit break. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. I'm in it. They got pretty far without me. Also, let's go ahead and limit break now. Doesn't matter if we limit break for an hour later. Might even get another bar if this takes longer. Okay, okay. We're still safe. And downfall should be right there. Nice. Pokemon the booty! All of my skills are behind, right? I don't even have directionals yet. Okay. What's this? Armor's Fiant? Okay. Not doing anything for me. Sure. There it goes. Dungeon Sieve 1. Because I've done a few dungeons. Ba, 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 ba. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And let's give you that. Beep, 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 beep. Off to Garuda time! Got the airship. Oh, first, new crystal. This is number 5, ain't it? It's either the fifth one or the sixth one. I think it's number 5. I know we're close to collecting all 6. Yep, it's number 5. We still got the green one to get. Dragon, are you alright? Speak to me. 12 be praised. I fear the beast has injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of the etherical bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me the inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say. You're a little fucking prick. He's like, oh, thank you for surviving. I would have had to find someone else if you had died. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it would be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in better state. If she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is no condition to weather this storm. She must needs be prepared if we are to proceed with our mission. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Bah, it's no use. Let's go. We're here? Okay. Ah, how I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet, I will not deny that the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, huh? Another quest done! It calms me to look at her. It's as though I have been reunited with the part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Sea Seers have granted our request to House Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Gruta, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting the benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise has suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, that Howling Isle is encircled by a raging tempest. At the turn proud trees to matchwood, our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that might not be enough. Confound it, there must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the element aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Hey, Dart. How you doing, girl? Though mayhap not to you, Dragon, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. I'm doing pretty good. Just doing this quest run through Final Fantasy XIV and thoroughly enjoying it because I never actually looked at the story for this game, and the story actually is pretty good, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind aspect aether comprising Gruta's barrier to aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. You gonna be streaming later, Dart? With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Gruta blows. Thank you for the host, Art. Thank you for the host. What you gonna be streaming later? But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? Fortnite? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm glad you enjoy it, but Fortnite, oof. One of these days, I'm going to get enough tokens to get you to play a real game. And I can't wait for that. No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Len Barrett, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want for more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his aesthetic studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Dragon, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out the scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Off to Camp Drybone we go. So close to the point we can start flying. Not in here, must be over here. Yep, there you are. Why yes, I am Professor Lambert. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Don't need any of that. Gotta level up, and another quest done. Ah, so rare is it to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the true nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit, whom wished the church to have given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazingly affinity towards his scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand, do you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, man. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer the exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somewhat endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means of which to inherit dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystals you steep within the watered pot and protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hashiko, a student of mine monitoring the flow of Aether in Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Okay. And that's actually a pretty good idea, just giving away free minions. But at the same time, a lot of people are on the free trial and they can't even receive the minion. So it's like half of one thing, half of another. You know? I don't know how I feel about that one. Okay, so these are level 24 and 35 quests. And I got a level 41 over there too. Oh, you're over there. You're on the bridge still. Got it. Let's go over here. What up, dude? How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've chosen the precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is a handiwork of Professor Lambert. You thieving knave! I shall call for the Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you? Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I rightly deserve! Hey, it's an upgrade. And a quest done. Boop. Go ahead and put that on. Looks okay. Oh, Fabrus Day! Calahu! Calahay! That I shall be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Hashiko, greatest of the Professor's Labyrinth's pupils, shall see that you successfully query your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bountiful of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not but a perfect peace shall satisfy the high standards, in which case you must needs descend upon the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous middle nights lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate the small fragments from the large cluster. Place it within the wooded pot and bear it to me for inspection. A place which leads to Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advice with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. Okay. Beep. Let's go. I know you don't like Fortnite, but if sister wants to stream it, it's for the first time. For the first time? Oof. Why you do this to people? Why you torture them with Fortnite? I know I'm joking. But Dark, have you been streaming more 14? I know you started streaming it, but have you continued the journey? And if you have, how far have you gotten? She wants to do it. There are so many other games that are better than Fortnite, and people get stuck on Fortnite. I don't get it. I know it's a personal thing for me, but I don't understand the appeal of Fortnite. I never have. Like, I even played it one time just to try it out and try to find out what people were so enthralled by. But it just kind of, I did it. There was nothing there for me. You don't like Fortnite? Really? You play it all the time, though. The hell? How do I get down? I've flown through this area so many times, I forget how to even get down. Ah, this hurts. Okay, that's a side path. How do you not like Fortnite and you play it so much? I don't understand. This does not compute. This does not compute at all. Oh, on the big one there's a thingy. Okay, got it. Got it. Oh, it must be because Red plays Fortnite a lot too. And he's totally into shooters. Totally into shooters. Like, I understand that part. I do understand that. So I can't get down from here? What? Maybe up here? Nope. There's another path going that way. That goes down and around. Okay. Alright, so like this. Hey, we might be getting there. I started to play a game for a friend, and the other friends joins, and so now I play it all the time. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't see myself ever getting into Fortnite like that. I just wanted to see what the craze was, and I saw what it was, and it's just, it ain't for me. I didn't play with any friends. It was just kind of one of those things where, hey, I tried it. Goodbye. Now, it would probably be faster to teleport and run back. Screw it. We're just gonna run back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's better with friends? I believe that. I also believe that it's a battle royale, and I don't really care for battle royales in general. Oh, I just had to go straight through that. That's booty. Like, I understand the concept of battle royales. I understand the competitiveness of them and how people will just completely ignore everything and play those forever. But I like more content. I like diversity. I like things to do. It's that's why I stream 3 different games every week. 4 different games every week. Man, I really should cut back and do less games. But I Final Fantasy Tactics on Friday. I skipped yesterday because I had a splitting headache. It was a freaking migraine. I was getting it while at work, and it just continuously got worse. Even took some medication for it, and it's just like, eh. I see you come glumping back. Have you the crystal then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambert will doubtless chortle with joy when you present him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. But yeah, I'm doing Final Fantasy Tactics on Fridays. I'm doing this in the morning for Saturday and Sunday. Saturday night, I'm doing Death Stranding. And Sunday night, I don't know. I really don't know. I need to figure out what I'm doing Sunday night. I want to do Legend of Dragon Scavenger Run, but we'll see. I might be putting that on hold. I need to talk with Drew first, because Drew wanted to do Kenna with me. And if Drew's down to do that on Sundays, then we might be starting that this Sunday instead of starting up Legend of Dragon. We'll see. We'll see. I need to talk to Drew. That's what that comes down to. My keen scholarly sense tells me that you have obtained the corrupted crystal. Am I right? If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. It is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with the wind aspected aether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use the crystal again? What? A breach of barrier comprised of wind aspect aether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal will only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would never sent you the Hashiko. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You would doubtless have no difficulty doing it once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for ethereal studies conducted in the students of Baldician. Have you heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relations with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be as bold to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to glaze over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Hey, you got an upgrade. I'll take your upgrade, sir. Oh, that's an upgrade too. I will take these upgrades. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size. Oh, and that was a we'll count that up in a minute. A sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sinan, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lanoska. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lanoska was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to Imperial Castrum. Haha, now that is an amusing anecdote. It was Western Lanoska, Ferocious, on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, something to do with one of Dalaman's talons, or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aelfor, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Senna's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there quite pleasurable. And do not forget that your makeshift wooded pod, she think you unprepared for the task. And let's bump it up for the quest complete. We are going to Elport. Get old tea. Get old tea. What up, Santa? Eh? Corrupted crystals? Sir, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambert did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems you got off at the wrong foot. I'm Senna, greatest of Professor's pupils, which is doubtless to say he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh, gods. Just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. All classes. Disciples of War. Disciples of War. Another quest done. And that's an upgrade. Let's go ahead and wear it. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that this area surrounding Ferocious is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present. For reasons unknown to me, you see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain myself. My motivations in great detail and subjects of questioning. Perhaps you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Okay. Yellow jackets. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all the fastidious gossipers, spirits, and specters haunting the Isle of Umbra, just because I know it's nonsense does not make it any less frightening. Okay. Yeah, keeping the traveling in the Isle of Umbra? Bloody hells, lad. Are you drunk or just crazy? You ain't nothing there but death. Death and more death. What up, Morrow? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing on this quite freaking sunny Saturday morning, where I might have to go get some sunglasses because there's so much light coming into my room? You doing better this morning? Didn't know you were you at any point worse. What the hell's going on with you? I didn't see the stream last night, so I don't know what's going on. Aww. Poor doggo. I'm sorry to hear that, girl. I'm doing pretty good. Just going through quests and, you know, just being me. I had a hellacious headache last night. That's why I wasn't being sociable. So I just kind of came home, took some headache medicine, was listening to the stream. Whose stream was I listening to? Whose stream was I listening to? I think it was just some rando that I was looking at, see if I wanted to follow them. It was like Azgalie or something like that. It's like Azgie. I'm pretty sure that's who I was listening to. And they seemed like a cool cat. I gave him a follow. We'll see if they're like consistent, and if they are, then I'll try bringing other people over there. That's how I do that. I try to find out if people are consistent with their streaming, and then I try to introduce them to everybody. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Ferris, the Isle has been naught but more than a graveyard of ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory of souls dragged down by the depths within. Me too. That headache, it was a freaking migraine. There's no twos about that. It was a freaking migraine. And this morning, it's just me playing games. Me playing games. You gonna be streaming this morning? If you had CBD muscle rub, try rubbing that shit over. I am never gonna have CBD anything, so that's not gonna happen. Dragon, you return. Tell me your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Another quest done. Gonna start at noon? What you playing today? Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than a local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isle of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of FFXIV. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub. Since even the esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion, I was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfriend, who was recently detained and returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him on my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. BioShock 1. So you're finally getting into BioShock. Awesome. That's really awesome. BioShock is a really good series. I thoroughly enjoyed my plays on all three of them. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimoda I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or could you release me? Yes. Yes, release me. I will go tell her. Tell me. Let me go to her. Ooh, okay. Yeah, BioShock was a really good series. I've actually been tempted to replay those myself. But I am kind of holding off. Because if I play the first one, I want to play all three of them together. And I want to knock out some projects. I got many projects on the plate. And not enough time to knock them out. What did Skyframe had to say? That's not terribly helpful. You couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimoda? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my ass the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him with his wandering hands. Oh my. Wandering hands. There he is. Other night, No? Then what the hell are you? Speak up, son. I can't hear ye. Bugging me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you find it? Skyframe, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad. But it sounds like there aren't left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help me patch up fair series he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Went getting work done on their own, you see. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off. Half of them in and vanished. What's that? You'd be lurking for a passage to Umbral? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching some to take a look behalf of old Mimoda. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port arms about these spirits and so forth. If I had the guild, I'd hire some sellswords and let them sort it out. But you do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and let you in there. One of the other quests say since people generally don't read them. That's why I'm doing this, Morrow. Whole reason I'm doing this. And this is main story I'm doing right now. And that was pretty racy right there on that last part. Talking about sexual harassment. Woof. So he went and had a word with Mimoda. I hope the valuable time he saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean the disgusted creature of Skyframe's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this writ of passions does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make of the Isle of Umbral without me. That's another quest done. Fine. I failed to see the justification of dragging me along with your journey, but if you insist, I will go. But 12 as my witness, if you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back and haunt you. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, Morrow, you missed the quest where they made the if you go black, you don't go back joke. That was one of my earlier streams. And I laughed my ass off after I saw that shit. Like, Like, before I even finished reading the sentence, I busted out laughing. I laughed for a good minute. A good foolhardy minute. Ah, take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids. As if it's simple as, oh, I see you have a written passage. Well, right then. Climb aboard. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go without me. You've harvested countless corrupted crystals before, right? So this isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would excuse me. Here goes FFXIV. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to the island is currently restricted. An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest corrupted crystals. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. Another quest done. The writ Master Mimoto gave you may grant you access to the island, but without authorized personnel, you may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When the giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and machinery within that once powered beacon. Contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of FFXIV were not the product of the mage's thermofuses or colossal arcane bombs, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess if they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since the rumors of the Walking Dead drove off the entire crew. Not that this rumor are correct. I have observed the fiends from the distance, not the ship's graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, dragon. Help me unravel this mystery and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries to this situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets of the ship's graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing about the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Okay. Alright. What was that? 42? Okay. Should have mounted, but it's okay. We're already here. You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling around, without a care in the world, except when they do seem to care. That is, start shoveling towards the water. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding yachts worth of wreckage in their cargo. But lost the queer dead things in that voice. Actually, the voice is quite nice. Gods, that voice. That single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if, but that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Another quest done. But if they have returned, that would mean, oh, beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimoto would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew tired of waiting for your lanky young lad with a 1,000-yam stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go explain yourself. What's been keeping you in it, this shit? I ain't been getting any younger, you know. Some honey voiced harlot been calling out to the folk what wandered near the ship graveyard and it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody hells, this takes me back to me days as a cannon boy selling on yonder misbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, the bloody wood. The wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge, it would be the last, but I knew. Just knew deep down in me bones this day would come, and come it has. I'd be best. It'd be. I'd bet me bum ear science behind all this. Nay, not one of the old Schengen varieties, nishit. I speak of the other kind, them what's got feathers, and lure sailors the watery grave, their sweetest sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No drowning, just for the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding until the corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish for me worst enemy, except maybe in a drink, and I'd regret it after. Anyway, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send your Martian off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over a man that can't hear a song. It's your lucky for you that I carry a spare pair. And lucky for us both, as I'm superstitious, old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her. To ship graveyard, initiate. Okay. And there is a fate that popped. Interesting. Do 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 do. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come a-looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Here we go. Aw, you dirty. You're dirty. You're dirty. Yawn. Don't even want to fight you. Just trying to do this. And gonna have some more tea. That's some good tea. I made some good tea this time. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us some yarn here. Quiet! You hear that, sir? Look, out in the water. She's come, Nishit. She's come. Mm-hmm. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in the ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as you realize you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks in the corpse before you know it. Do do do. I can't hear you, bitch. True love spurned his cruelty. Let's do this. Easy peasy. Damn, he got rocked. Hey, do you have anything stronger than that? Cause they kind of got rocked. Oh, you're sending 4 at me this time. Okay, all right. Easy peasy. Next. Come and fight me yourself? Let's do that. Not even want to buff. Interesting that those things just kind of swirl around. They don't do a lot of damage either. I guess compounded they would do a lot. Only see this dude. Oh. Hi. Damn, you got one shot. Okay, you got a little bit of health on you, so let me buff up for you. And let's hit you with that big old crit. Ah! I need to upgrade my weapon. For sure. It's gonna be another set. Oh. Nice. Hey, my mother. I'm alright. I'm better than that, Nishit. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 hotses if I got it in Songtress. But you can't have everything, can you? Should I come crooning about here again, though not for a while any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for your help, bugging me. I have clean forgot your name. Remind me, Dragon? Don't recall having no initiate name by that, but if you're not me, old mate, what's up? Why have you been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Been seeing you, lad. He's a funny one. You know, they're missing opportunities for fates, achievement fates. Like, every zone should have at least one achievement fate, in my opinion. And they should do more chain fates. That's just my... It's just... They could tell a story by doing that. You mean it was Siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Mr. Momoda was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived in a duel like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Okay. Almost 44. So I'm sufficiently staying ahead of the main story and not doing anything side quest wise. Interesting. I think they've increased the XP on that. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Dragon. Looking remarkable hell, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Aha! The conquering hero returns, bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive, very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Dragon. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed with such volatile overabundance of fire-aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed with ice-aspected aether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. What a bitch. Another one done, though. Don't fret now. I know exactly where I can find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with that expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear of this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time, you needn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it's undergone a unique process which renders such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Dragon. Come back and see me sometime, alright? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. In the black strap. Okay. Alright. Should have just did a recall. That's okay. We're going this way. Now, once I get to level 50, I'm going to try to get an outfit for my dragon. I don't want to do it before 50 because we switch gears so often. But once we can get glamour fates, I'm going to get an outfit for my dragon. I already have glamour fates. Once I get to level 50, I'm going to set up a glamour plate. That's what I'm trying to say. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Nymph, I presume. Senna informed me of your adventures in Ailport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though. As Professor Lambert is fond of stating, no action is in the name of science is ever truly graceful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing of the properties you seek could be found in abundance in the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within Tollswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. Are you familiar with these Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature has an famously insatiable appetite that has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this gigantity first consumed a corrupted crystal, then you couldn't care less about this, could you? To the point, then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place its true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of the unusual name for another occasion outside of the Springen's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay. We are going here. This is Central Shroud. What gate is this? White Wolf Gate. Okay, we're good. Boop. Going out White Wolf Gate. Boom. So basically, a Spriggan ate my crystal, and I gotta go smack a Spriggan. And this dude is on the same quest. Has my companion leveled up? No. Why are you getting your dude to attack me? Why are you getting your dude to attack me? That's just rude. That's literally just rude. Hey, Laws! The audacity of this! Make sure you finish the quest before him. I mean, I don't really care. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for that follow. I mean, it's all XP to me. Chew up. There we go. Let's get this crit. Right in the booty. Nice. There's another crater golem. And this place is just crawling with people. Just crawling with people. Let's run out of here. Saw Dark Angel was watching, so I figured it was worth a peek. Yeah, I mean, Dark is definitely a really good one. Oh, he killed my dude. Killed my dude. Killed my dude. I'm sorry, Choco. I'm sorry. There's no more wet releases. Run, B, run. I was doing that. I guess we can run up through there. I'm starting to get hungry. I should have had eggs and ham instead of just ham this morning. I should have ate more ham. That's really what I should have done. Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that god's awful smell? It's a crystal. Calm down, Dr. Stoops. Alright, I see you. With your green eggs and ham. Green eggs and ham, I am, my Sam. My word, that is a breathtaking, beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ugh. And I also see you weren't averse to digging through the entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the water pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally attained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with the earth aspect aether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice aspect aether. Worry not, I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Another quest done. Beg your pardon, dragon. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambert. Something about a man named Marquez? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I shall have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask you why you needed a crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? To reflect poorly on me and my research if it is used for evil deeds. Ah, well. Perhaps it's best to remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by finding my head with unnecessary information. Is the quest completed thing at the top a stream overlay or part of the game? It's an overlay. It's literally just a text file that I'm displaying. Alright, just need to bring it back to Sid. I'm gonna take the Aethernet shard to the air landing. Yeah. Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Do you update it every time you do a quest, or just after? I do it... Yeah, every time I complete a quest, I increment it. It's literally, I just hit the plus symbol on my keyboard. It's not that much effort. The biggest effort was actually calculating how many quests are in the game. And even though I said there's 4,000 and something, how many did I say? 4,307? That's not the true number of quests, because leave quests are technically quote-unquote quests. But I'm not counting leave quests. And that would add another 800 and something. And it's just like, nah, I'm good. Oh, you assign it to a button? Clever. God, I need to set up more shortcuts on my stream. Dude, everybody's trash at streaming at the beginning. If you want a good counter and soundboard, It is called DCSB. It's called DCSB. It allows you to make a text file and lets you do increments, and it also has a soundboard where you can set up your sounds. Like, I can set up the soundboard like that. I just don't turn it on usually. Never actually seen this game before. That's a hell of a lot of quests. Which games are made like that today? DCSB? Gotcha. This is a MMO. MMOs typically have a lot of quests, and most MMOs people just smash through the quest, don't read anything. And I love this game so much that I just said, I'm going to do every single quest in this game. I'm going to do every single thing I can possibly do. And once I'm finished with everything, I'm done with the game and I'm quitting it forever. That was the idea for this. Because I know this is going to take me a long time. And yeah, it's going to get done. Have a green stream and everything, just haven't invested in anything in the ease of life things like soundboards. If I remember the shortcuts for my soundboard, I would actually use my soundboard more. Fair play. I like that you can go through the entire narrative at a pace that's engaging. Eh. If I was doing this on my own time, I wouldn't even be reading this. Like, I just would not be reading any of the story. I would just be smashing through, getting the levels, doing the cool content. Because the cool content is all the raids. And I enjoy doing the raids. But the story is so good. It really is. It really is good. All repairs and modifications have been complete, Dragon. Once you bring me the crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Here's the crystal, dude. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but that looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Dragon. See to your hard work hasn't gone to waste. It's Final Fantasy. There's definitely a standard that they had to upkeep with the story. True. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship. But mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Let's grab... Why is that saying I can even wear it? I don't have... Oh, it says Lancer. Okay, I'll take the Lancer gear. I'll put those on. Don't mind if I do. And... another quest done. Almost forgot. According to my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever we're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure this one will work. I think it only fair to tell you that this is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... well, it's better that we remain positive. Dragon, I want to thank you for uniting me with my airship. For trusting in me to develop this plan. For everything. You've helped me to rediscover the part of myself that I've forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be. But I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after this mission, but, well, you understand. Let's get it going.
There. She's ready.
More voice acting. Always gotta love the voice acting. Because then I don't have to talk.
Stirs.
Up
To
and
Curtis,
away!
and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda.
He looks so zen. I mean, he's flying his airship that he built himself. And he's lost his memory. So he's just remembering something that he's done so many times before. So yeah, I would say he's in a very zen-like state right there.
Enterprise, engage.
Get that nostalgia, honey! Deja vu is a lovely thing sometimes. Oh, he does have one of those things. I didn't realize he had that
Damn it.
thing in the middle.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
That's a young Sid right there.
Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised
Hey, Tara.
in Arlamald.
Giveaway is going to be tonight. Get in your tokens.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all. But he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
What?
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
So I gave him the goggles in the past? What? How does that make sense?
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way.
I guess Halon could technically have done it.
And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light, it was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Alright. We got Sid back. For real this time. Hey, Alphinaud. All our efforts, all our travels, all of it was for this. Make ready, dragon, for the end is nigh. Be it hers or our own. Howling Eye is now accessible. Let's do this. 8-minute timer? It's good to meet you. I'll definitely pop in again sometime soon. Gotta get ready to stream yourself. Thanks in advance. What are you streaming, bro? And it was definitely nice to meet you. Seemed like a cool cat. You also got a really cool emote there. Peace sign. Okay. We're not going to sit here and wait for 8 minutes. We are going to doop. Lower La Nosca. I think we still had that leave quest to unlock the leave quests. Let's do that. Do 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 do. Do. Greetings, adventurer. I am Arwana, representative of the Adventurers Guild. As the lead meet station here in Mulberry Docks, I am responsible for assigning the various tasks to come to beleaguered locals. The work is not necessarily simple or safe, thus, I will first gauge the limits of your abilities by setting a trial assessment. Probably some Dead by Daylight or Sims, gonna see how I feel once I'm ready. I can share the person that made my notes with you if you like. She's really good. Found her on Fiverr. All of my emotes get done by Maru Kurakami. Basically, she makes my emotes, my avatar, everything for my channel, and it's more of promoting her. If you like my emotes, that's her. I got her into creating emotes, so that's the only reason why. I personally don't care about emotes or anything for my channel. I let her do all the artistic design. Take a moment to pursue the task outlined in the guild leave. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Do it. Go on the crab stage, the big cross. Cool. Alright, let's swap over to Pugilist for this. Do 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 do. I don't want that. Let's initiate you. Let's go. Oh, someone behind me. Boom. Get smacked, sir. Get smacked. Yeah, I would definitely struggle with this on my Arcanist. Don't need the lightning spirits, just need to find Big Claw. Hey Velnick, how you doing, sir? I don't need y'all. Should be another one over here. How you been, Mr. Valnet? Haven't seen you over here in a little while. Boom. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Clean a task, have you? Then only collect your reward. Boop. You have informed admirably there is no qualms about assigning you further work. With the Maelstrom warship under construction here, the military is eager to keep the dry dock safe and secure. They'd be glad to know a Star Wars adventurer like yourself is around, cleaning up the problems one at a time. Just tuned in to let you know I will be moved back to Germany in 2 weeks. No idea how much I can continue watching you in the future, time zones and things. That's fine, dude. Life moves on. That's just how things work. Just how things work. I'm sure I'll catch you around though. And Kurakama, thank you for that follow. Let's go to Lower Lanoska done. Eastern Lanoska. Also had to prepare lots of things, so was not able to tune in as much. Oh, that's fine, dude. Life moves on. Everything changes given time. This is level 30. This is Eastern on us. Yeah. This is level 32. /35. Yeah, my own schedule, once I get a new job, is going to completely change anyway. I already know this. It's just, when will I get a new job, and what will it be like after? Because I know it's going to be interesting for sure. Also, it's the first of the month. Yes, sir. My stream tonight, when I play Death Stranding, that's when the giveaway is going to be. 42 over there. Nothing over there, at least yet. So Western, no, yeah, it's 42. Oh no, Death Stranding, I can't watch. It's fine, dude. I've actually been tossing around the idea of doing giveaways as the mage run that I've been working on for Dark Souls, because I kind of want to do Dark Souls like once a month or twice a month, like alternating Death Stranding with that. I just haven't decided. I'm so undecided on these things. I really am. I need to like iron out how I want to do my scheduling and shit. But I do want to play Death Stranding. We'll see how I feel at 9. That's how I've been doing most of this shit anyway. We'll see how I feel at 9. Upper, this is level 23. And this is level 34. Just do it! Best strat. Flip a coin and then yell at it. Do something wrong. I mean, that's not far off of what I normally try to do anyway. I can do this one right now. I'm pretty sure it's just telling you, hey, you can go duel. Please, please, I beg you. Stay the furious looking fist. I am not ready for full contact sparring. Why, I've only just begun to practice my 1M punch. So you haven't come to duel me then? My apologies. You have the look of a man who enjoys the thrill of a fight, and I thought perhaps you'd come to challenge me. Have I played Bloodborne yet? No, I have not. I don't have a way to play it right now. Once I get a way to play it, then I probably will. But I need to figure that out. Even if I bootleg it. But yeah, we'll figure that out eventually. Like, I could set up my PS4 so I'm streaming directly from my PS4 and play it that way. But something just doesn't feel right me doing that. Especially considering I'm like PC only and shit. And then I would have to worry about how to set up my mic and shit on my PS4, and it's like it just feels like a lot of work. I was only able to play it because my roommate allowed me to use his PS4. I mean, if I can set up my PS4 in a way that I'm okay with the stream, then I would do it. Because I do have a PS4. It's staring at me right now, and the only reason I ever got it was for God of War, Kingdom Hearts 3, and freaking God of War, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. That was it. I don't want to buy a capture card though. I'm like completely refusing to buy a capture card because then I would buy all the consoles. And I don't want all the consoles. Aw, man. I'm gonna have to abandon this quest. That's fine. Wait. Shit. There we go. We're in there. Yeah, if I was to go capture card route, I would have already done it. Sir, you also don't need to stream Bloodborne. The only thing that I'm not streaming right now is Satisfactory. That I've just played that in my own time. Who dares intrude on my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Toad's Preserve, she's huge. As I live and breathe. I know people are waiting for me, that's why I'm gonna just smash this out. Over there, look! Amalia and Kobold prisoners? But why would the Excel bring them here? Where you come hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are here to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth shall rever me, for I am the wind. We did not take to the skies your slippered defenses. We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? Okay. They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm. There is none that can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may. I shall slake the roots with your blood, and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Ha 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 ha. Slay the unfeathered ones. We shall, as an offering to Garuda they will serve. Leave the exile to us, dragon. We'll keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, dragon. Remember, your fight for the Scions, for Erosia. Here comes the music! Also heard there's a way to play Bloodborne on PC via PlayStation. Yeah, I know about that. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. That is more reasonable thing for you. That PlayStation Now would be the more acceptable choice for me. The problem I have with PlayStation Now is they change the game so often. Of the first 3 Primal fights, this is my favorite song. Get that crit going. Ah, 500 crit. And I am looking at PlayStation Now. I just need to, you know, not have so many different things that I want to do. Once I start wrapping up some series that I'm working on, like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Mega Man, Mega Man Battle Network. I mean, once I finish up some of these, I will definitely be looking closer to that. But I just need to... I need to play the games that I want to finish absolutely first before doing that. I need to do my buff. Alright, what are you doing this time? Right, this isn't the hard mode. This is still the normal mode. So she doesn't summon the ads. Oh. No, 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 no! What? How in the hells? Ha 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 ha! This is my realm! You have no hope here. None! None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landlockers? My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning mortals, and those who would use my crystals to weaken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. As long as Ixil keep praying, she will never fail. Then let's stop them. I mean, that was your job to begin with. Ha 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 ha! No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then will I take vengeance with the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wild. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine. You, landwalker, You who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins. Not with your death, but with your life. You shall serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. I got the light, bitch. And there's the last crystal. What? What are you? What have you done to me? You only got 2 crystals? Well, hurry your ass up. No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. And good morning, FML.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
I'm getting a raise next week. Want to know why? Cause you suck some cock.
We've done it. Ah! Impossible it is! Kill you all!
Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda, of all primals the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
That's a bit impossible. Cocks are not worthy of me. Sure.
What?
So why'd you get a raise, dude?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
He never uses that in the fight later. Huh.
Is that all? Is that all?
So I saw a job posting on a job I was doing a year ago at my higher pay than what I make now. So you put in for it, or you told them about it and told them to raise your pay?
Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer!
Was it the same job from the same company at a higher pay rate? We literally found this out last night. But is it the same job with the same pay rate? Is it the same job with a higher pay rate being posted right now? That's the question. Range said 13 to 15 an hour. You make 12. Yeah, companies do that all the time. Like, seriously, it's better to be with a company for like a year, maybe two, and move on to the next one to get a higher pay rate. Because the pay rate just changes so frequently nowadays. It's just better to keep moving on to something else within a year. Like, that's the reason why I stick with a place a year and a half at the most. Is because I'm constantly getting better pay rate if I just keep moving on.
Foul stench! I see now. She has touched you. Very well.
Oh, I'll touch you, Garuda. Come here and I'll do that.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
What up, Lucas Gaming? How you doing, dude? Been a while. Rather work at a hospital with my sister. Just the schedulers make 14, and that's not skilled labor. That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, Lord of the Inferno Almighty, Ifrit, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
What the hell is going on right now? They summon Ifrit and Titan and Garuda in the same place? What? Okay, that's pretty awesome. I didn't know this happened.
No, this is all wrong.
I think they'll take it, but even if they don't, you'll win. Awesome, dude.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bam, bam.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
Why Garuda's boobs so huge? Cause she has all the plot. Oh shit. You want that plot in your face? Alright. You do that then.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Eleg had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No!
Then he just eats her head. Wow.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
"12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?"
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations.
Might visit Funky next screen. More money means more freedom.
What have you been
Yeah.
doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Okay. Well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something is troubling, Dragon. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Return to the subject of earlier discussion. You may consider that most of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god so long as that weapon exists. Truly, a far more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Well, I guess I'm taking the settlement. And I guess I've also been taking the wrong gear this entire time, which is interesting. Oh, and that's another quest done. Bloop. It is past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be a dishonor in memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will resist, rebuild, rise once more. Okay. I still want to go here and finish this quest. I know I had to skip through the quest, so we're going to just abandon it and then restart it. Abandon? Yes. Please beg you, stay this fiercest looking fist. I am not full contact sparring. Why? I've only just begun practicing my one ilm punch. Bro, I'm not trying to hit you. So you haven't come to duel me then? My apologies. You have the look of a man who enjoys the thrill of a fight. I thought perhaps you'd come to challenge me. No. And for good reason, I might add. You see, the Maelstrom recently opened up its new sparring grounds of sorts, right here on this pier. Now adventurers can go toe-to-toe without climbing down into the pit. I was all but certain you were just like everyone else, eager to earn a notch on your belt. I haven't the skill nor the courage to put up a fight, and you've look a man who's weathered his fair share of the battles. Perhaps you'd like to test your mettle in the ring. Not with me, of course. The officer who oversees the arena is just over there. Doubtless she'd be happy to tell you all about it. Just look at the frightful stare, always on the lookout for fresh blood, or so they say. Well, let's go talk to her. What's this? Another pup itching to get into the ring, are ye? Well, if it's a blood you're after, and you're in need of a quick, maybe slaking your thirst here. Before you go rusting off to get yourself bludgeoned, though, there are rules to be learned. Don't you worry, you lad. I'll teach you all you need to know. Hey, another question. Alright, let's head toward the Waking Sands. We have 8 the right tickets? Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Still nobody on today. Interesting. Normally there's people on. They must have had a really late night. I know the crew was playing last night. I just wasn't around for it. Do I want to pick that up? Not right now. Main story. Did you do main story? Bleep. Do. Alpha Not. Tell me, Dragon. Does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it's just my imagination. Come, let's proceed to the Solar. See, this one doesn't have Dragoon. Or Lancer. That one's not for me. This one does. Wait. Who goes there? Now, Yada. Is that any way to treat a friend? Alphanod, Dragon! Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Yada. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been. This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks with the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw. Yada. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Yashtola hasn't been here to help me. Yashtola's here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Uldal to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Palomeo and Menphilia weren't among the dead. According to the church, Yashtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius is yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted with the Prima's influence. Powerful though the Algelian weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Menphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand. Now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild and the science to save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Yada? Wait. Oh yes. Yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, we say we rest. I say we rest. Okay. Why am I sitting on the floor when there's room on that bench? And I'm wearing a thong.
Feel. Think.
Didn't even notice I was wearing a thong.
Bringer of light. Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
That actually makes a lot of sense, FMO. Y'shtola! You would be right at it, actually. You'd be at 31 too. If you got $15 an hour, you'd be at 31 too. Dragon, I see you and Alphanot are safe. And Sid. That we five should meet each other, thus defy a simple exclamation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Luswa guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Menphilia and the others are being held. Where? An imperial stronghold in the heart of Modona, Castrum Centauri. Still might suck cock for cash though. I mean, do it. That's like an extra 1,000 a week. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Dragon. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of the Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Centauri houses prisoners from Guardians deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure its stronghold security. If you are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this, Lord Portelaine of House Dudere. He is stationed in an observatorium in Corathus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. But yeah, if I was living in Indiana, if I got paid $50,000, I'd be very happy. But even here in Virginia, getting $75,000, I would still want at least another $15K. And it's just the cost of living here is higher. It's simple as that. The median here in Virginia, I think, is like 58,000, or 60,000, somewhere in there. I haven't looked it up recently, but I know it's 50 plus. And because of my particular job field, I know 50K would be fine in Indiana. Like, I should easily be able to get 50K in Indiana with my job field. In fact, I think network engineers in Indiana still get paid somewhere in the 60s. 40K is a bit low. That's why there's so many homeless. Ah, Dragon, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. So what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Yustol, but of course, Lord Duramont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Oh, I didn't plus up from the last one. We've had 2 quests done. Hold several of a number who intend to see. Any information you could provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led to the castrum. A Harun woman, an Elysian man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. That's them. It has to be Menphilia, Uriange, Palamimo, and Tataru. Tataru! If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about the more recent incidents. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Corathus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogan and a Lalavel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogan and a Lalavel, Master Galaon. Neither wore imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for a rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned, it's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Dragon, as soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Centauri will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. Housing cost is over double us average. Not surprising, just hearing Funky mention his... Yeah? Cali's ridiculous, dude. Like, I understand people that say, hey, the place is gorgeous, but the cost of living is way too high. The just ability to live there is just... You have to have a really fucking good job. And if you had a really fucking good job and you lived in the outskirts of a city and not in a city, or even just flat out in a rural area and had plenty of land, I could see living in Cali, but I would never ever be in the cities. Just a sales tax will piss you the fuck off. Yeah, their taxes are ridiculous over there, dude. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as had been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoners in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Wiggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know of aught of the echo. As Lord Pertain said, this may not prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Quest complete. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands a culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all of our efforts will be vindicated if the Emperor's visions come to reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so popularly failed to provide. Playing Resident Evil 3 tonight and you don't give a shit? I really don't. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. I'm playing Death Stranding tonight. With then, you depart for Castrum Oscendens at midnight. You will command the western front in Velbrand. The Erosians will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if there is your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet forgive my impudence, but it is proper to give command of half of our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Perfectus. You have earned it. You will be all dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Dun, dun, dun. My purpose here is to Reconnoiter? What? Hold up. We're looking up a word, y'all. We are looking up a word, because this word... Reconnoiter. To make a military observation of a region.
Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter. I have never heard of that. Okay. Alright. Mara's probably more hyped about it than you are. Well, that's because she loves Resident Evil. Just like she was more hyped about Final Fantasy VIII because she loves Final Fantasy VIII. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along the Alpenas spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Ishtola. Now the report of the Imperial airship emergency landing came to us by way of Damsel Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brislet, may yet be able to tell you more. So, as to the expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant your strength. Didn't Funky say he wasn't doing 14 Sunday? Or was that next? Yeah, it's this week. He's not doing 14 this week. We are of the level to do Damsel Darkhold, and I think that's the quest that unlocks it. What up, dude? You stand before Damsel Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter for Lord Porcelain? So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel has scarce touched the ground when the pair of men, captives, by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking and capturing them. What? Captives are like to be your friends, you say? Well, let's pray that they have yet stepped ahead of our pursuers. Emergency landing report took place in the Arm Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Purin Mios. He should be able to assist you. The Arm Vale? I don't like that place. But yeah, tomorrow, Sunday, we could do something. FML. Code Vein. Code Vein? Yeah. You did 2 bosses last time. At this rate, it'll take you the rest of the year to get that done. And you don't have to play it with me. I can join you at any point. The Imperial airship. I saw the approach to land with mine own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being embarked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Let's grab this one. Another quest done. I should wear that. I should wear that. I should wear that. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness in order to alert our forces. I returned to my post to find evidence that someone has been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail, but succeeded to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large, one small. You search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners. Okay. I don't see any footprints. We're searching for all them footprints. All the footprints be found. This honestly reminds me of the hunting skill in RuneScape. You have to do this for a herbivore. It's weird. It's definitely weird. None of this is usable, right? Just double checking. Okay. So y'all are under the bridge? It's a wedge! Hunter, the money printing skill. Not really. We're so cold. I want to go home. Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as suckling as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Dragon, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, almost ran headlong into Monster's gaping maw thrice. And when I finally found the cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you any success? Track down Wedge? That's wonderful news. What about Biggs? Not yet. I see. Well, it's hardly surprised me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashing he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I have scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but I have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Ida and Y'shtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way to your position and keep eye out for Biggs. In RS3, you can make a bunch with 80 plus. Interesting, but most skills in RS3, you can make a whole bunch with 80 plus. If memory serves, there should be a Ishgardian fortification not far from your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let's meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yup. After 5 long years, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Dragon. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. When I get a raise, perhaps I'll actually get subscription for 14, maybe. I mean, here's the thing. Once you get a raise, maybe you should look at, you know, investments. Long-term investments. Something that will make you wealthy in the long term. Playing 14 ain't gonna do that for you. Well met, and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion is caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain that you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find the rest when you can hit. Another quest complete, y'all. We are knocking down quests today. we've done what, 24? I think it is. 15 an hour give me roughly 500 a month. X put 250 in a. But FML, you're only making $12 a month now, and 15 would only be $3 extra a hour. That's $120 a week. Yeah, that's $120 a week. So for a month, you're looking at $480. So yeah, okay. All right. I mean, your math is wrong, but it's close enough. It actually is close enough. I just wasn't mathing it correctly in my own head at first. That's why I mathed it out. Like facts. I'm fine now, thank you. You can bear think that Biggs is still alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on it again, Dragon, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. Yeah, Dividend Kings. I've been making roughly 200 a month from my dividends. Mind you, I have around 40,000 invested in it, but still, I'm getting 200 and something a month from it. If I can increase that to 100,000, I would get like 500 back, and 500 a month is almost livable extra. Like, I know at 200,000 invested in dividends, I wouldn't need to work, and that's kind of my goal. I'm trying to get to that point, and I know it's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort, and it's going to be me slacking on a lot of stuff. But once the dividends start rolling in, I won't need to work. And I can just, once I pass away, I can just pass that on to my kids. They won't need to work. I would still make them get a job. I would still make them try to set up their own dividend stuff. But they won't need to work. It's just how I look at it. A Rodigan male dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think for a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury Gaze, and it may be worth a while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to the tower, maybe elected to pass us by. Maybe? It sounds grim, but when my mom dies, I'll likely use some inheritance for property. Property is always good. Having a place to live is always a good thing to do. I don't even have to kill these. I'm not killing these. I'm just leaving. Hopefully that's not for another 10 years. Yeah, hopefully. If not longer. I mean, nobody really wants their parents to die. But I understand thinking about what to do with it if they do. Like, if my mom does, I know she has some, whatchamacallit, some, what the hell is it called? Some life insurance policies that will definitely help out a lot. Dragon, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, what stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Another quest done. Still miss that. Think about it every week. Dude. You never truly get over it. Because you will always find things that you will miss. Still chuckling about the 4-cent gift card. Jeez. Yeah, you will always find things like that. You can't give up, Dragon. You must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or he is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen, and hurry. Big's chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. But yeah, the number one thing that I just want people to understand is that you can have your money work for you, and the earlier you start to do that, the better you will be overall. And none of our parents knew this. None of them. My parents never invested. Never. Not even a dime. And I didn't start investing until I learned about it like 6 years ago. And I've invested every single penny that I could into it. Which is why I'm struggling like week to week doing stuff, because I've put so much into investments. But that's fine. I will continue to do that, and I will continue to struggle, because I know that investment is going to help me long term. So I will eat my ramen noodles when I have to, because I overinvested for that week. It's just how it is. And that's why I have 5 cases of ramen noodles. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found anywhere near the vicinity of Darkhold, it is possibly made it to Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through the Danfinian Pass, the southern end of which lies to the northeast of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moment ago, I heard I near broke my left when I slipped and took a tumble. Well, sir. Huh! Huh! I'm dead, y'all. I'm dead. Yeah, there are so many like small things that I wish school taught us, and they just don't. And that's the whole reason why I started doing the whole mentoring of kids every Friday. I have them for an hour, and I just teach them things that will help them in life. And I've been doing that for 5 years now, and some of those kids are making more money than me. That should tell you something. They were told something that helped them make more money than me. And I can't express how much that makes me proud of them. Damon, he wanted to be a database admin, and he got the certification for it. and he became a DBA. He's making $500,000 a year as a DBA, and he's only freaking 23 now. It's just like, holy shit, dude. And he never went to college. Let me reiterate this: he never went to college. He went and got the original cert for the sequel certification, the beginner one, and he got a job just from that. And then he went and got the master certification for sequel, and he got the beginner cert for Oracle, and he got another job after that. And his first job was $80,000 a year. He was there for a year and was studying on the side. His second job, it was $130,000 a year. And then he got the master cert for Oracle. And then he got the expert certs for both of those. I believe all in the same year. And now he's making $500,000 a year. It blows my fucking mind. And then this other chick, her name's Ashley. She wanted to be a security operator, which normally you have to be 8 years into the IT field before you can be one. But she went and got the CASP, the CSSP, and another one. I forget what the other cert is. And she's in the field now. She's only been out there for 2 years and already in that field. It's like, damn. Okay. And she's making $200,000 a year. So I've been trying to study myself on getting my CCNP so I can go do that shit. And I actually should not be playing this and be studying for my CCNP. I keep telling myself this, but yet I'm still here. Anyway, our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, tin head? Ah, dragon. It is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Well, just run out there and help. Y'all is right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me! He's not alone. Kill them all! Oh, okay. I want to do this. Get them crits! Damn it! Alright, I'm gonna take out y'all. Almost taking you out. Okay. You're gone. You are still a little bit of a beefy one. Let's try to take you out next. Let's get this crit going. Nice. They spawn more? Out of here. There we go. My thanks. Another moment and I would have... Ugh. He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. God and I will bear him there with all haste. Still, we'd be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Ah, I love reunions. I cannot thank you enough, Dragon. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Ah, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes, it's just, I didn't think I ever see him again. Oh, the lot of you, my life. And you saved Wedge too, Dragon. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Twice? 3 times? Something like that. Biggs and Wedge, gods, it's been good to see you two once again. Chief! It's you! It's really you! In our hearts, we knew you were still alive. But to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphamod told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst would happen. The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the shop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us in the gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? Myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the Carnage of the Waking Sands, I noticed not a mist in the horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passage of Imperial forces. From this I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land or by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Ashians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled as a cargo, babe, waiting by airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of the Imperial stronghold, Castrum Centauri. Upon our arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Bitch and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Menphili and others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard of them. Castrum Centauri. What happened next? Well, we were headed in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us, put us in another vessel, which we found out was bound for Goblin. Much to our dread, we knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't going to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the airship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude control while airborne... That will have been Big's handiwork. Like as not, you always were resourceful in tight spot, my friend. Dragon, thank you for returning my dear sisters to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Menphilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Goblin Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Another quest done. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now, we must find a way to rescue Menphilia and the others. Gods know we've been kept it waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held in Castrum Centauri. So let us convene at Remnant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. You're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Okay. So this is the first time we've been to Revenant's Toll. And there's going to be a lot of stuff we do here.
It's a mud puppy.
So I'm... Okay, we've never been there. Okay, cool. Yep, there is a raid there. That's the Crystal Tower, I think. And I think the Crystal Tower is actually required now. It didn't used to be.
Mapping the realm of Mordona.
Let's go ahead and get the Aetherite first. Damn, music here is good. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Centauri, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but you might prove difficult. The stronghold has been high alert of late, with armored patrols seeing bound to remember around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted of your coming, we cannot know what they will do to Menphilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it is a good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Well, I have in mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we will disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and walk right in. For this, we'll need a few of the Imperial uniforms, such as magic armor and impeccable timing. Hey, that's a bold strategy, and it might just work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing the Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Erosians would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with Goblin. If fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Centauri besides, I've no doubt that he's want to be of aid. Yida and I shall go reconnoiter Garlean activity in the stronghold. Is that where recon comes from? That's probably where recon comes from. Okay, I got it. It would not do if something were to befall of comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us if you're ready, Dragon. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Yida, are there ever times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing of enthused, Yustola, and you're beginning to remind me of Palfameo. Yep. What up, Galamont? Looking for Galamont, are you? Well, you found him. Who are you? Eh? You're looking to get inside Castrum Centauri? You need my help? Heh. Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. What's done? So you have friends in Castrum Centauri? What want for rescue? The Silverborn knows me too well. You can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity, right? Delicious business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you'll need to confirm beyond a shadow of doubt that your friends where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach the Centauri from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left, called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way through the southwestern corner. You come upon the drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, you might be able to eavesdrop on something that's been happening there. Once we know for certain that your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now, get going and Godspeed. Okay. Will you stop? I know my booty's delicious, but you ain't gotta be licking all on it. Doom, 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 doo 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 doom, doo doo. Do 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 do. What's this?
Back in murder.
I just want to see what this is. Oh, it's one of those kind. Hold up, is that an achievement fate? There are none. Interesting.
There's a drainage pipe over here.
Dome Spike! Dome Spike! Alright, now let's listen. One of the captives. Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be deaf mute for all the information we got out of her. The others aren't much better. The lesions get on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only of spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Menphilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Gallians don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well, try to tumble her? I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. Okay.
We did it.
We're just going to teleport back.
We're gonna teleport because teleporting is faster.
We are getting really, really, really close. We're getting really close. Tis good to see you again, Dragon. I'm given to understand that you've conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So Menphilia and the others are indeed in Castrum Centauri? Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you are afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray we have details from him. Good work, Dragon. As Alpha has already told you, we plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguised ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrated the stronghold. Galamont is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitek armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance with preparations of my own. Menphilia and the others are counting on us, Dragon. Let us not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Bloop! Another quest done. While Galamont goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that we're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together my makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the same self-energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out the Imperial's voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll make this like the places on our maps. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if it run into a few. Okay. So that's why you fight plasmids there. And that's why we're getting these crystals. That makes more sense now. I just thought this was a random fucking quest. But it actually has story. Go figure. I thought it was super random that we just started, you know, going up here for these crystals. I don't know. Also, I should have you out. Boom. 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 There we go. One down. 4 to go.
Prime location.
You stupid Nyx. You're gonna die for your insolence! Stupid Nyx. Die. Die. Alright. Got another one down. Do we jump up this way? No. I think it's just a pathway. Where is this pathway? Right here? No. Too narrow. Here's another one. I know you get on top of this crystal for at least one of them. There's 3 of them now. And a Nyx. I'm gonna have to run from this because I'm really not ready for it. Not this many all at once. Eye hurts. Eye hurts. Eye hurts. Eye hurts. Oh, it hurts. Eye hurts. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh my. Oof.
Help me! Help me!
Let's try that again. Let's kill the Nyx first. Yeah? Yeah. Stupid freaking Nyx. Okay. This should be easier now. The Nyx is dead. So the problem with doing AoEs is that the more you do them, the more damage you're going to take overall because you're not killing them one at a time. So one of the best ways to mitigate your damage that you take as a tank is to kill enemies one at a time. Just do enough AoEs to just kind of set it off so you have all the aggro. And then kill them one at a time. And we're starting to get to the point where we're going to be doing some really long quest lines. And I can't wait. I really can't. Have you the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose. Though I pray that we won't need other power. My thanks. Let's get that. And that, my friends, is going to be all from now. Next time, we will talk to Goblin and continue this storyline. Don't know exactly where it's going to go from here, because I don't remember, and that's a good thing. For now, we are going to find someone to raid. I will be taking suggestions until I find somebody. Um. What are you playing? Mega Man's 3. You know what? Let's do that. Raid the Dragon. Hero. I have not rated him ever, I don't believe. But we are rating Mr. Dragon Kuro, the other dragon. He is playing some Mega Man 3 and looks to be pretty far through it. Tonight we will be playing Death Stranding. This will start up at 9 p.m. EST. And we will have our giveaway tonight. I'll see y'all then. Later, folks.